And we're live! We are live, everybody! Welcome to my full playthrough of Suikoden. Yeah, I know, it's been a long time. I know. It's like I haven't done a full playthrough on my YouTube channel for like a year and a half. I believe almost 2 years. I think the last game that I played live and finished live was Jeanne d'Arc, also remastered on PlayStation 5. So this is gonna be the original Suikoden, the first game, not the second one, the first game, remastered HD on the PlayStation 5, and have it right here. I have a physical version of it. There we go. My camera is small because I'm using the full screen mode. Yeah, but there you go. It's also on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, I believe. Suikoden on Xbox. Never thought I'd see the day of Suikoden on Xbox. And there we go. I also have the original version of it, you know? Yeah, with that horrendous cover. Look at that. It's terrible. Yeah. Part of my collection. So there you go. Can you guys hear me? Is the stream fine? I haven't done a live stream in this couch in, I think, like 2 years or something. Well, actually, the last one was Jeanne d'Arc. Eventually, I got a new laptop, you know, for gaming and stuff. And I started streaming there, usually when I do my streams, my Q&A live streams, you know. Which got me thinking, you know, I appeared live a week and a half ago saying that I wasn't going to be appearing live for the Q&As every Sunday anymore. I kind of changed my mind, not on the Q&As, but I don't know, I just haven't done a live stream of a game that I want to play and finish live in such a long time that I started missing it, and today, in a completely random whim, I decided to go live. So, welcome everybody to my full playthrough of Suikoden on the PlayStation 5. Let's do this! New game. Oh, I forgot about this. Did I mention this when I reviewed the game? I did a review of this remaster collection, Duology, when it came out about, was like a year and a half ago, I don't even remember. Oh, fuck. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with normal, yeah. I finished this, I finished the original game, what, like 3 times, I believe? My first time, obviously, was blind. I barely knew anything about it. I'm gonna go with the original name, tier, of course. Suikoden 1 comes with a DLC pack when starting a new game. Claim the DLC pack, yes. Because my copy was brand new. It was like a birthday gift last year when I turned 40 years old. Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm 40 years old. Can you fucking believe that? I know I don't look 40. I know that. Yeah, you know. I know. I know I look like 25. Forever young. Don't worry, one of these days I'll get married. I'll meet a beautiful woman and get married, and then I'll start looking my age. Something tells me. Oh man, let me take a look at the chat. What's up, No One? The first user in the chat is a username called No One. Hello, No One. Hello, Groka. What's up, guys? Sora. The Gecko guy? What's up? Why would I delete your comment, man? Dude, the computer is like all the way here. To delete your comment, I will have to lean here and delete it. You know, I'm too lazy to do that, so you can say whatever you want. Long live Mexico. Well, you know, I haven't been paying attention to the World Cup, to FIFA. But today, just coincided that I was looking at the statistics, at the results, you know, of all of them, and it looks pretty interesting. You know, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch a single match. I don't really care for football. Oh, sorry, soccer. Yeah, I don't really care for soccer. It's fucking football here, motherfucker! So I don't know, but I see that my country has won all of its matches. I think it's now part of the Golden 16 finalists. The octaves. I don't even know the terms in Spanish. Don't expect me to know the terms in English. I have no idea. But yeah, long live Mexico. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna beat England next Sunday. England, one of the 5 most successful countries when it comes to the World Cup every year. It's always the same guys, Brazil, Italy, Spain, France, Germany, England, Argentina. I call them like the Wonder 7. Those are the same 7 fucking countries who are always winning again. Like, there's no way in hell, unless Mexico paid everybody off and their mom, and I don't think this country has enough money to pay everybody. Unless they paid everybody off and their mom, they're not gonna be in the final 8, man. England's gonna kick its ass, but I should behave like a patriot, right? Mexico's gonna win next Sunday. Yeah, can we talk about Suikoden now? Thanks. Yeah. Let me know if the well, people are saying that the audio is fine, so let me know if it isn't. Welcome, Tio. How have you been of late? So Konami retranslated this game because the original translation, especially on the second game, was a bit off. But the original translation of the first game was fine. But they did change some things that were classic lines, like Tyr replying to the king, Barbarossa, like, I don't wanna, And now he says, I don't want to. Come on. Tio McDowell. Much as I was when I... Should I do my voice acting, or is it too early to do shitty voice acting? It's too early, right? I can't wait to voice Victor, though. It's one of my favorite characters to voice. I hope you remember to make multiple saves this time. Well, thank you, man. I'm playing the remastered version, and it has save states, I believe. So we'll see, don't worry. Anyway, but don't worry about it. This is like, I'm gonna recruit all characters. This is gonna be a full, complete 100% playthrough. But if I don't get it, if I fuck up, I haven't played this game in like 10 years. So if I fuck up, I don't care. I care about Suikoden too, because, spoiler character. Yeah, right? That's why I fucked up 5 years ago when I did the full playthrough of Suikoden 2, the original version. I fucked up and I rage quit and I didn't finish the playthrough. But this one, I don't care. If somewhere along the way I fuck up, I'm finishing the game. This is a game which its bad ending doesn't really bother me. It bothers me in the second game a lot. But in here, it's like, I don't give a shit. But I will try, to recruit all characters. I won't be needing a guide for part 1, which is right now today. But starting the next part, I'll probably start using a guide for a character recruitment guide. Anyway. I remember, there were some mixed feelings about the new art style. What do you guys think? I mean, the pixel art is identical. It's just upscaled to 1080p, 60 frames per second. Especially the PS5 version, not the Switch version, which has gone down in price a lot. Like a couple of days ago, I was in my local retail game store and I saw a Switch copy for like $20. No, it was like, yeah, $25, brand new seal, the Switch version. I almost picked it up because, now I have a stand every weekend reselling video games. I have a table in a bazaar, so it's only on the weekends, and I'm buying, actually, I went to buy a lot of stuff today. And I got a PS4 lane with a bunch of games, a couple of PS1s, hacked. Consoles sell like hotcakes, like pancakes in my new stand, so I gotta focus on that. And, it's the World Cup right now, so I can sell FIFA. I bought FIFA 15, or is it 16? I think it's 16, 18, 19, and 22. And because it's the World Cup, I'm reselling them at like $10 each. I'm not kidding. I know these are games that you go to your local store and they have them at like $5 or less, like $2, right? FIFAs, I'm selling it for $10. I can even sell them for like 15 if I want to, and people will pay them because it's the World Cup. I'm such a marketing genius, right? Anyway. So you think the art style looks fine? Yeah, I also think it looks like okay, so I'm a bit nostalgic for the original, even though I will say that I prefer this one because the original version, the art style is a bit ugly, especially in the first game. The second game got it better. They changed artists, but the artists of the first game, the characters looked kind of ugly, you know? So I prefer this one, but I'm very nostalgic for the original. And this is what I was saying, you know, in the original translation, the second option was I don't wanna. And they changed it for not if I can help it. Come on, Konami! That was such a legendary phrase. There was no need to change that. You should have kept it, you know? I don't wanna. Because imagine being such a nobody, you know, the son of some general and saying to the king, I don't wanna. Come on, that sounds amazing, man. It's like when Falcom fucked it up in the Trails in the Sky remake and removed them. My birthday gift is a boy? You know, they changed that. Fuck you, Falcom, and fuck you, Konami, for changing this. And before you ask what happens if I click on not if I can help it, it just loops until you choose I wield your majesty. So let's go with that. You're playing Dragon Infinite Wealth. That's a fantastic game. That was a very controversial game. It kind of like pissed off some people, but pleased others, you know? It was like, oh, I'll do this woke shit in this, but this anti-woke shit in this other area and scene, you know? That's a really confusing game, but it's an amazing game. Suikoden looks good in pixel style. Played Suikoden 3 and did not like it. Suikoden 5 is okay though. Because Suikoden 5, the character models for the in-game graphics are smaller, and you can zoom out or zoom in and zoom out the camera, which helped a lot. I agree that Suikoden 3, the art style didn't age very well. It's a 2002 game, so it kind of still looks kinda polygonal. You know, they aren't really polygons, they're 3D models. But they're early 3D models, right? So that's why it doesn't look very well. Yeah, I don't think Suikoden 3 is gonna age very well. You know? 'Cause you know how I did the compilation of the old videos that I did of JRPGs that aged well? Wait, I can't run? What do you mean? The remaster comes for... Well, I can't run in this area, apparently. Wait. Anyway, let's just go back here. Talk to this asshole. Well, if it isn't Tio! Now, it's still too early for shitty voice acting. Suikoden 3 was fun, but yeah... Can't see why people don't like it. I think it's an amazing game, but... I'm biased. I did a review of it last year. I was gonna review the others, but since my Suikoden 1, 2, and 3 reviews kind of failed in views, I didn't do anything. I didn't continue, I didn't review the others. 4 and 5. And, you know, believe it or not, I actually considered doing a full playthrough of Suikoden 5. But right now, I'm in the mood for short games, because I'm on my own free time, I'm playing super long games. I'm playing Langrisser 5, which is the last Langrisser game. I'll be reviewing it soon. It's a good game, but it's got some issues, and I want to talk about it. You know, but it's a long game. So I was like, if I'm gonna do a full playthrough of something... it needs to be something short, just to see how I feel. I need to feel safe, man. You just downloaded Langrisser 5. Yeah, definitely play it, man, but you need to play Langrisser 4 first. 5 spoils 4 a heck of a lot, you know, so... You guys need to play Langrisser 4 first. 5 is a direct sequel. I love this song. This is one of my favorite town themes ever. Especially the second game's version of it. Yeah, this is a full playthrough, Cyclone Cat. I know I haven't done one of these in a long time, but... You know, I never said that I was gonna quit for good, you know. And yeah, full playthroughs are better done in my YouTube channel. I was gonna do this on Twitch, but... Then I will have to re-upload every episode here on YouTube. And then that's, you know... Don't get me started on Twitch, on the YouTube algorithm, please don't. I think you should almost always play games in release order. Yeah, especially if they're connected, you know, like the Trails games. This remaster needed an on-screen map. I don't exactly disagree with that. I just think that I've played this game so many times that like I don't mind. Like I know the game. Well, maybe I'll get lost, you know. Pull his ear. Young master, it hurts. Please stop. You know, they never tell you Gremio's age in this game, but I think he's like 30-something. He's a bit old. And in anime terms, he's an old fart. Young master, I told you to knock before entering a lady's room. You know, I wish to thank Konami. You know, some remasters like Chrono fucking Cross, you know, the remaster, they kind of tried to remove all gender dialogue. Konami didn't. They could have changed this, you know. They could have changed it to, I told you to knock before entering someone's room, you know. But no, they respected that. Lady. Well, in this case, it's fine, since it's my room, you know. Even when I'm changing, you know, naked, masturbating, maybe, it's fine. You can just come in without knocking. Well, Pan. Zzz. Oh, he's asleep. Scare him. I'm gonna be a troll. I'm gonna be a fucking asshole in this playthrough. Nothing happens, though. There are some games where you can be a total asshole and it affects your relationship with the characters and the endings you get and the routes you get. And that's a series called Grow Lancer. Ever heard of it? Pretty sure you have. Yeah, in the Grow Lancer games, you can be a complete and utter asshole, and it matters. But in these games, it's like, it doesn't matter. You missed most of the last full playthrough that I did. The Jeanne d'Arc playthrough, that was like a year and a half ago. Should I post this on YouTube? That glitch is gone in the remastered Praetor. I know which glitch you're talking about. Ted has joined your group! Just these once I'm asking you for a favor here. Okay, here we go. Start. It's time to start my terrible voice acting in English. What's your opinion on the current Sony drama? Isn't about shutting down the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita stores finally at long last, and that the PS6, just as I predicted a few years ago, won't have any physical media? Is that the drama you're referring to? Hey Luis, what's up, man? Well, thanks for stopping by at least. That's the drama you mean? Oh, well, I really don't have any opinion because we've been talking about this for a long time. We kind of knew this was coming, you know. Xbox gonna do the same. Nintendo already started doing the same, selling you fake cartridges, which are key cards in reality. You know, we knew this was coming. So, and we knew people and YouTubers were going to make dramas about it, you know, because that's what they do. Especially channels that are like news channels or that cover news. You know, me, I just do top 10 reviews and full playthroughs every now and then. I don't really like making videos about that. And the next Q&A, this is the type of topic we discuss in the Q&As, so the next Q&A is gonna be until the end of the month, so... But yeah, just real quick, my opinion, we saw this coming, we knew it was gonna happen. At some point, they were gonna shut down the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita stores. Of course, they weren't gonna keep those up forever. And we fucking knew the PlayStation 6 was gonna have... We predicted, you know, and assumed the PS6 was gonna be digital only, you know, so... But maybe if people do enough dramas and protesting and stuff like that, maybe Sony will change their mind and continue making discs, I don't know. I'm more interested in what's gonna happen to physical media in the terms of buying and selling, as in maybe games are gonna be even more expensive, you know, maybe... Like I was just saying 10 minutes ago that I bought a bunch of FIFAs on PS4. Maybe those are gonna cost $50 each in the near future. I don't know, what do you guys think? Greetings from Baja California, greetings from Guadalajara. Well, I don't really live in Guadalajara anymore, but... You stopped buying consoles a long time ago. They don't want you to control your games. They don't want you to control anything. That's what socialists do. They want to control everything you do and think. Sony needs to fire everyone in the West. There shouldn't be a video game industry in the West anymore. Sony forgot what they told Xbox during the Xbox One fiasco. Exactly. I remember that, and you're right. Your PS5 is digital only. It's been years since you bought a game copy on a disc. Well, there's a lot of people like Cyclone Cat here who don't really mind. I don't really care. You guys know how I feel about the video game industry, the modern video game industry. Like, I don't give a shit. This is probably the most shit that I give about modern gaming, this that I'm playing right now. This remaster. I also saw that the Tales remasters went down in price considerably. Well, except for Berseria, because it just came out, right? That's still like $50 or 40. But in the game store 2 days ago that I visited, Tales of Graces was like $20 brand new on PS5. Exilia was like 25 or 30, Okay. I mean, not that the PS3 versions ever went up in price. Those are still dirt cheap nowadays. You don't really give a shit as long as you're having fun. Well, yeah, in reality, that's what matters, right? I'm having fun playing a bunch of retro games like Land Racer, I was playing a new game by Casu Mecanico and some other stuff, But yeah. Yeah, me too. I pay more attention to fan translations nowadays than anything else. Like, somebody asked me last time what were my thoughts of the Nintendo Direct, and I was like, oh, when did that happen? Did they announce anything interesting, And if they did, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't really pay attention anymore. I think I saw... I don't even remember anymore. Like a release date for the new Fire Emblem game, maybe. And Tales of Eternia Remaster. Kingdom Hearts 4. Black. You know how I feel about Kingdom Hearts. I don't hate it, but I'm kind of against it. Like, it should have died with 3. 3 wasn't a bad game, but I only played it for like an hour. I think it's bad. The story, at least. This game. I fucking love this game. People always underscore this game because Suikoden 2 is so popular. But, I mean, this game... I mean, there's a lot of people out there who think this game is better. Oh, the interface is very different, And I have 58,000 patch. What a weird DLC. Imagine the guy who came up with the idea of giving the player 58,800 patch as DLC. It's like, why that number? Such a weird number. Instead of just giving the player 50,000 patch, no, 58,800 patch. They like very specific. It's probably some mathematician that guy, obsessed with math. Hell if I know. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Hey, wait for me, Tier. You weren't thinking of leaving me behind, were you? You'd be lonely without me, right, Tier? That's so fucking gay. And there we go. He's an archer, right? I remember. Yeah, he's an archer. Anyway, so... How do you save here? In this remaster? Settings. Oh, you can change the difficulty at any time. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright. I don't even know if you can do save states here. You can do in Jeanne d'Arc. Amazing song. Hey, if it's too loud, let me know. Now I have enough money to buy everything. Bandana. I'm gonna buy everybody a fur robe. Oh, this is 10,000? I'm gonna buy, I don't care, like the winged boots for Cleo. Yeah, she's gonna be super powerful, man. You're gonna play the new Star Fox? Okay. Oh, he can't equip the fur robe? Defense plus 14. That's awesome. She's gonna be unkillable, immortal. Gotta make space, you know. I didn't buy one for him. He already has one. Why didn't I buy one for... Oh, you'll need to clear some space. See, I need to sell the tunics. Tunics. Okay, I think we're done. Alright. Feels weird doing all of this at the beginning of the game. Usually you don't have enough money to buy anything. And I have the prosperity orb and shit to make a shit ton of money. What about you? What do you sell? Oh, just medicine, right? Okay, everybody's got one. Alright, there we go. It should be more than enough. Every single Nintendo 64 game lineup can fit into the 32GB card on the Switch. Really? That's interesting. Attach. Doubles experience earned by the bear, sure. No! I didn't mean... I want to attach it to tier. Wait, now I gotta change it? Oh, thank you very much, Mango Chub. He says, love your channel and everything you do. Suikoden 1 and 2 is easily top 5 for you. That's cool, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate that, man. They should have fixed this, you know, for this remaster. Like, come on. There should be like an overall inventory. Alright, so, attach. That cannot be... Oh, you cannot attach it to tier, that's why. It's just if I give it to Gremio... Why can't I do it on tier? Pan, nope. Ted, nope. I'm not gonna spoil why. But by saying that you already know, you can already... So you can't attach it to anybody except, you know, like Gremio and... I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. I don't need the experience right now. Oh, fuck, you mean you can't attach it to tier, man? Go to the blacksmith. Is there a blacksmith in this town? You wish they added voice acting to this? Oh, you wanted activists to voice your precious game? Thank God they didn't, I disagree. But they should have added Japanese dub. That I can agree with, but it would be weird, I don't know. Where's the damn blacksmith? There's no blacksmith in this town? I haven't played this game in 10 years, man. Nope. There's no blacksmith, right? The fuck? Well, that sucks. Let's just go and save. You'd be okay with Japanese voice acting for a game? Yeah, me too. You know which games? You know, Land Greaser 4 and 5 had full voice acting in Japanese. And I'm talking about the PS1 versions. Oh, Marie. Any character with a portrait, tip for beginners. Any character with a portrait is recruitable. Except some of the bad guys. A mini-map will help right now. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, you just proved your point. What a nice surprise. Me streaming the game. You know, I love surprises. And you can run. Feels great. Running feels great, man. I hate this guy. Well, well. If it isn't Teal's boy, you're late. Can't have you pampered all your life, can we? This is your first assignment. I'll only tell you once, so listen carefully. Northeast of Gregminster lies the Magician's Island. There, the seer Leknot resides. You are to travel there and retrieve her astral predications. Excuse me, are you listening? Then repeat the location of the Magician's Island. Northeast of Grandminster. I should have chosen somewhere on this planet to piss him off. Fuck. Well, at least you're not deaf. I hate this guy. You played a lot of RPGs, and I'm right about characters with portrait are either enemy or recruitable allies. Yeah. Of course. Oh, I'm gonna go with Fudge. The seer like not. Oh, I got a trophy! Look at that! Got my first trophy! Yeah! Whatever. I don't really care for trophies. What about you guys? Sure you do. I was so excited about your first job. Turns out it's just an errand. I don't know how to voice this guy. As if we were children, man. I wish it were something more thrilling. How's that? Better? I'm not gonna voice a girl. Unless... Besides, the astral predications are super important for ruling the Empire. Yeah, no. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Hey, Tyr. Looks like we'll get to ride a dragon and meet an actual Dragon Knight. Man, Dragon Knights are the coolest. Come on, no time to lose. Exactly how every single one of you imagined Ted sounding if he had an English voice actor. And Fudge would be like, oh, he's like really, I'm used to the Fudge from Suikoden 3, where he's an adult. Here, he's just a little kid saying, are you the guy from the Imperial Guard? I'm Fudge, apprentice Dragon Knight, and this is my Dragon Black. Come on, Black, say hello. The elephant sound effect. Ah. I happen to be 300 years. No, you're not, Ted. Don't say that. How do you read Fudge? Fuck. Fudge, was it? Let's just calm down. We're gonna be needing that lift. Fine. Hurry up and then climb on Black's back. Wish you could control the dragon. What did you say? Alright, Black, let's go! I hope there isn't a lot of echo. It's not a big room really, but I have my door open. Otherwise I will be burning. I should set up the fan. Have it on the next room, so... Look at this animation. This animation was a big deal back in the day. This game came out in 1996. You know, it was a big deal. Nowadays it's just like whatever, you know. And it looks really good. Like, say whatever you want about Konami, I agree. But, I mean, look at this. It just looks beautiful, man. That pixel art. Alright, let's go. There you go, the first battle. You guys should be faster, you know. Don't you think it's stupid that you can't attach the fortune orb to tier? Like, why? Why would you need to attach to somebody else? Oh, you can also do this, you know, the battle speed. Twice. Forgot about that. Well, it's pretty fast anyway. It's slower in Suikoden 3. Oh, the chest. There should have been a blacksmith in the first town. Good job, Cleo. Level up! Don't say you guys didn't miss that. You know, some time ago, everybody's got that already equipped, right? Except for Ted, but he can't, for some reason, equip it. You can't equip it to Ted, right? Why, Ted? Why can't you equip the fur robe? What's wrong with you? What makes you so goddamn special, man? Whatever. And that's Luke. One of my favorite characters in the game. He's my favorite character in Suikoden 3. Visitors to this island? What a rare treat. I'll have to give them a proper welcome. Welcome, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, true wind rune. Yeah, I already discussed that like 10 minutes ago, Omoe. You missed it, man. How dare you be late to my stream and miss my answers? Have you no shame? Is there really any point to trophies? Is it like to make you feel special? I don't know. Like you achieved something? Like, I don't know. Well, that was a great critical attack. Amazing. Level up. It's his favorite robe. You can't remove it. Wow, you guys are impressive. Beating my magic like that. Guess I gotta hand it to the Imperial Guards. Quit messing around. You got a bone to pick with us or what? Alright, let's just take it easy. Look, I already know who you are. You're here to see Lady Lignot, right? I was just here to test you. It seems you're the real deal. Please follow me, honored guests. Sarcastic as always. Remember when I had at least 30 viewers per stream? Now I'm struggling to get past 20. That's how much YouTube loves me nowadays. Well, it's also maybe that people have gotten used to the fact that I don't go live anymore on this website. Maybe only like once a month. Oh my, what a cute messenger we have this year. This is the only game where Leknat makes these kinds of comments. She doesn't say... starting Suikoden 2, she started behaving like her real character. Like the character we all know, you know, like mysterious and mystical and kind of divine-ish. But in here, she's like, oh, what? She's just flirting with Tyr already, you know? How do you feel about that, Tyr? My apologies, you're a soldier of the Imperial Army. It was rude to call you cute. I'm not offended, man. This is a game from 1996. Or, you know what you should do with trophies? You should, they should give you some kind of currency. Like get 100 trophies and you get one free game or something. You can exchange it for games on the PlayStation Store, right? Otherwise, like, what's the point? Well, I guess, you know, there's a lot of people who care about them. This is something that started back in the PS3 era, and I believe it was a big deal, you know. It became a big deal, and it's still going nowadays. Swordcraft Story 2, you had like 100 viewers in 2021. Really? I don't remember that. Fuck. I was very specific, man. You even remembered the game that I was playing. But yeah, all I got nowadays is 20 viewers. No, but it's mostly because in 2021 I was streaming like 4 times a week. You know, so a lot of people were on the lookout for me live streaming, and I was always streaming at the same time around 5:30 p.m., which is around now. But then I stopped, and I only started doing streams, you know, from some indie developers that reach out to me every now and then. Like the last one was Diorama Break from last, like a couple of months ago, you know. Or was it last month? I think it was a couple of months ago. So I rarely play games live anymore, so people need to get used to it again. Trust the path you choose, that's all I can say for now. Thanks. But anyway, you know, even if people were used to, I probably wouldn't make it past 30 or 40 viewers. And man, you're talking about 2021, which was probably my best year ever on YouTube. I call that my golden age. 2019 from, well, let's say 2018 until 2024. You know, those 5-6 years, those 6 years, I call it my golden age. Every YouTuber has it, a golden age. Of course not. Me? Play tricks? I'd never dream of that. I remember my first streams from 2019 when I had this little microphone, which I still have. It's the one that you would plug into your PlayStation 4 controller, and I will do that, you know, and talk here. And I will sound like very compressed. Now I have this amazing microphone, you know, but I should find something to put the microphone on so I sound better. Because right now I sound much better, right? Whereas if I do this, you know, I sound like a little apart and there's more echo. Anyway, as long as you guys hear me, it's fine, right? 2025 was the year YouTube decided to destroy me. I'm over that, you know. Boy, are they taking their time. Hey, Black, think we should just leave? Oh, don't worry, they're Imperial Guards. They can take care of themselves. God damn you, fudge. Oh, this looks kind of bad. Those lines, those did you notice those scan lines? It looks kind of bad. Whoa, what the heck? We're back here already? I've never seen magic like this. I can see why he's Lady Licknot's apprentice. Ted. That animation, I love it. Ow, darn it! Not damn it, darn it. Darn it. The heck is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I also forgot to mention in the censorship video that some words that were hell and damn were changed to heck and darn. Which is the reason why they put this fucking E to teen. Because they want little fucking kids to play this fucking game. And saying damn and hell, you know, we gotta protect our kids from those words. Nasty words, man. They still give me free games? What are you talking about? In fact, I just got one. People still give me free games, man. The hell? That hasn't changed, thankfully. Alchemic Beasts? Apparently it's some kind of Pokemon game. Digimon meets Stardew Valley. I got the game today for Steam, you know. They're still giving me free games. Okay, fly, Black! Get us back to the Imperial Capital! In 2019, you know, I spent 4 years doing live streams, or 5 years doing live streams without showing my face on camera. And the occasional viewer will show up, you know, saying, why aren't you on camera? What the fuck? Sorry, what the heck? And they will just rage quit and leave. And unsubscribe. Good old days. Well, now I'm on camera. There you go. No, I don't want to see you playing with Black. That sounds fucking weird, man. Right, dude, I'm back. So you finally returned. Kept me waiting long enough. This is my first time streaming this game. It's my first time doing a full playthrough live. But I believe I played this game live the first couple of hours. The original version, probably 5-6 years ago. It's been a long time. Oh, this fucking asshole. Commander Crazy is absolutely correct. Psh. Now listen carefully. East of Gregminster, there's a town called Rockland. I love Rockland's town theme. Hear that? East of Gregminster, Rockland. I get the feeling Kanan has some kind of accent. So I'm gonna try to be as offensive as I can. For some reason, hasn't shown up to pay. So you will go to Rockland. That's right, go to Rockland. Tell them they must pay no later than... Tell them to pay no later. Shut up! Will you quit yapping away while I'm speaking? That's right, all of you, quit your yapping! I'll stop. Anyway, going back to when back in the first years of streaming where I couldn't show my face, it's because I couldn't show my face. Back then I had a shitty laptop and the camera was really bad. And also I couldn't capture the camera and the gameplay at the same time. Apparently it was too much back then for my laptop, so I couldn't do it. But then, you know, eventually I got a new laptop somewhere around 2019. And I could have done it easily. But I believe that most of my viewers were used to me not showing up on camera during the live stream, so I didn't. And eventually they started bitching more and more and more and more and more, and okay, here I am. Well, well, what brings you here? Should I stay? I'm barely hurt though, but how much for staying? I'm rich anyway. How much for staying? Oh, is it free? Oh, thank you, Marie. And that's why I'm going to recruit you. Once it's time to recruit you. You used to draw some of these characters' portraits back in the day? Really? You should show your drawings on... is that website still around? What was the name of the website? DeviantArt. Is that website still around? East of Greg Minster. The music. You gotta hear the music for a little bit. Donations are welcome, people. You can do any super chat. Oh boy. There, you don't do that. That guy does a lot of damage. He's early in the game. Should I go back and attach the fortune orb to somebody? Why can't I give it to Tyr? Yeah, I'm still bitching about that. I can't let it go. I just think it's bullshit, you know, you can't attach the experience orb to the most important character. See, I can't. Fine, I'll give it to Cleo. There we go. What about the prosperity? Oh, I got a fire orb. Wait, no, never mind. Let's give that to Cleo. There we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna give it to Gremio, you know, because Pan and Ted are no. So let's just what about the fortune orb? The prosperity orb. Again, Tyr can't. We have a lot of money right now, so like we don't fucking need it right now. Alright, let's go. The audio sounds great. You can't run in the map. Wow, double miss. Whoa, well, they're birds, you know, flying enemies are annoying even in turn-based RPGs. The music. Yeah, I know I'm a fanboy. How about it, man? Wanna play a game, man? The higher you bet, the faster it moves. Hey, K-Dev. What a weird name. I'm done. Oh, finished already? Well, come back again soon. You can recruit this guy. You gotta beat him. You gotta win 10,000 touch to recruit him, I think. I don't remember. You got an escape talisman. We need that. We're gonna need one of those. There's a couple of dungeons that are so annoying and they're probably gonna make me backtrack. You know? See what they sell here. This is a great fucking... I love this fucking game. I had been looking forward to playing this game live since last year. But then last year was the YouTube apocalypse. Back in August, I believe. Oh, we got Greaves now. By YouTube apocalypse, I mean that something happened in August last year, and everybody got fucked in the ass with views and revenue, you know, and a lot of YouTubers, even big YouTubers, made a video about that. I remember a huge channel called Red Letter something media, I believe. They made a big video about that YouTube was broken. And so I decided to like not go live anymore for a while. Oh yeah. Well, I might as well sell the fur robe. Or not. I'll just keep it. For somebody else, right? Oh, you know, these kids. Look, I saw what happened. I really did. The bands were fleeing east to Mount Seifu. They're hiding there now. Hey, mister, you're a member of the Imperial Army? You're not, are you? You would have roughed me up by now. This anti-imperialism mentality. Oh, that's right. That's good reasoning. What did you say? I'm Kanan, second in command to Imperial Guard Commander Craze. Now tell Grady to get out here. What? Yes, sir, right away. Please wait a moment. Grady never had a character portrait in the original game. He didn't get lucky on the remaster either. Imperial Army. This guy, you know, he just raises the taxes too. This is a classic plot from the 90s. You know, a lot of JRPGs had a similar plot, especially war-related JRPGs where there's like an empire, you know, raising taxes a lot. Basically the Robin Hood plot, you know. Is the music too low? I'm gonna increase it a little bit. If it gets too loud, let me know. Just a little bit. There we go. Is somebody in the chat right now who considers this game to be a masterpiece? Like, a lot of people consider the second game a masterpiece, myself included. I also think 5 is a masterpiece. With 1, 3, and 4, not really, but then at the same time, this was the beginning of it all. This is such an influential game. Sure, you know, Yo, Master, I'm not sure this is wise. Boys will be boys. So just because it's the beginning of the series, it should be considered as a masterpiece. But at the same time, as a video game, you know, it's almost. Music is okay, we can hear you. Okay, 2 is better. That's the problem, you know, 2 is always gonna be better. We're supposed to go home, right? This looks amazing. There we go. Gremio got a lot of experience, huh? He's the only one who's level 6 now. That's a great orb to level your characters up. I had a friend back in the day who claimed that he raised every single character's level to 99 with that orb in this game in the original version. I don't know. I like staying here. I don't want to rest in my room with Tev. I want to rest here, Marie. You think 5 is better than 2, right? I think 5 is better than 2, that's right. 5 is my favorite. Oh yeah, you need to play, if you're gonna play this game, that's why they were remastered together, probably. Because it's... Suikoden 2 spoils some things about the first game, you know, so... Wait, what? What am I supposed to do? I wasn't paying attention. This always happens to me when I'm live. I just keep talking, going on and on and on about whatever topic, you know. Welcome to Erick Landon RPG Live, man. That's why I'm the best streamer around. Keep it honest, keep it real. Fuck up like a human being, like a true gamer. So what do I need to do? Go to the fucking inn? Nothing improves a drink like a good food and a good view. And nothing ruins it like the footsteps of Imperial soldiers. So sorry, we're out of booze. Then what's that you've got lined up back there? Ah ha ha, I can't serve that ghastly zwill to esteemed Imperial guests such as yourselves. Do I need to stay? Let me go back. Fuck. I think you need to stay. Mount Seifu is just east of Rockland. Oh, we're supposed to... Oh, wait. Ah. Dude, give me fucking treasure, man. I'm here to collect taxes. Those look like taxes. A tax collector, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. Concentrate, Erick. Yeah, sure. I could concentrate more with a super chat. That will boost my concentration rate. I'm also playing on PS5. I know all the music but it's engraved in my mind. Speak for yourself. This is the third time you're saying that the game needs a map. Do me a favor and write a letter to Konami. Maybe they'll release a patch and update every single version of this remaster and include a map. You should get signatures, man. Maybe if you get to 50,000 signatures, Konami will create a map and release a patch with it. Hey, it's happened before with some games, you know, people bitch about something, you know, they get a bunch of signatures and the companies make a patch, update the game, and voila, it's there, so... I'm partially being sarcastic, you know, partially. Because it's something that's happened before, so... You should do that. Because, you know, coming here to my chat and saying that is like... Konami doesn't watch my streams, man, they fucking hate me, so... You're kind of wasting your time. Okay, time to increase the battles. I'm way behind. It's been an hour and I haven't defeated the boss of this dungeon. How dare I? Boots! We don't really need boots. We have greaves. Prot room piece. That's something you attach to your rooms. I mean, in case you didn't know. An antique that you go and appraise. You want Suikoden gacha without the gacha mechanics? This is the first time you're playing the PS5 version, Eric. Yes, I played the Switch version a year and a half ago for the review. I did a review of this remastered duology. It's just a lot of people didn't watch it because I wasn't overly positive about it, you know. And maybe Konami reached out to YouTube and said to them, "I'll pay you a bunch of money if you shadow ban this reviewer, because he's not praising our game, our remaster. He's highlighting the censorship, and we don't like that. So here's $50,000. Oh, he's fucking boss." Best part of Suikoden 1 and 2 is the super smooth battle transition. Yeah, it's really fast, isn't it? Barely any loading times. That's my strategy. Impeccable. I'm watching a show called Fringe. Have you guys seen that show? Fringe. Look at this. Bullshit, man. It's an unwinnable fight anyway. So basically everybody's got a heal except Cleo, because she's such a badass. Can you let us know all the differences? All right, the censorship issues. Yeah, all right. So watch the review, man. Fringe. It's a show with 5 seasons starring Anna Torv and Joshua Jackson and John Noble, Lance Reddick, you know, occasionally Jared Harris. You know, it's a science fiction show from when J.J. Abrams wasn't famous. You know, and it's so over the top. It's so nonsensical. Let's just do whatever. Until, you know, we trigger the cutscene. I mean, we can't win anyway. There we go. But you do need to survive, I believe. Huh. And the first time I played this game, I was kind of like, it's an unwinnable fight, so I'm just gonna do whatever and die. And then I died and I get a game over. You need to survive for 3 turns, I believe. And then Ted's gonna go Fringe. Yeah, my problem with Fringe and J.J. Abrams is that you kinda have to have like an open mind. Otherwise, you know, the show is gonna let you down because there's so much bullshit and nonsensical stupidity, you know, over the top sci-fi. It's J.J. Abrams. What do you expect, you know? And but character development, dialogue, you know, the writing is great. Because this is a show that was created by 3 people, 3 guys. And if you ignore the J.J. Abrams over-the-top stupidity and focus on the other 2 guys' creativity, it's a good show. I'm on the final season, which is season 5. And yeah, it's a show that when you watch the first episode, things like, oh man, it's okay at best, you know. But then it's one of those, you know, it starts growing on you. And then... Am I still hurt? Yeah, I'm very hurt. Yeah, it's a good show. I recommend it, you know, but it's like, you gotta keep in mind they come up with such things. Was that an autosave? There we go, the bandits are here. Well, what a rare treat. Looks like we have visitors. Oh, sorry. Looks like we have visitors. A grammar mistake. What the hell, Konami? What can I do for you? Listen up, bandits, come! I am Kanan, Vice Commander of the Imperial Guard to Golden Emperor Barbarossa. I've come to bring you to justice. Now lay down your arms and surrender, you tax-pilfering leeches! Hear that? He says we're tax-pilfering leeches. Someone's got the wrong idea. Listen up, you petty bureaucrat. I'm Vargas the Whirlwind Axe. Sidonia, you introduce yourself as well. Heh, waste of time. Sidonia looked cooler in the original game. He's a portrait. Some of the portraits in this game, I mean, Vargas looks fine, you know, but some characters like Sidonia, you know, they look kind of childish and infantile for some reason. Others look okay. Not every character looks good in the remaster. Character portrait, I mean. You're what? Best go home before you get hurt, you tax-thief Imperial Guard curs. How dare you? I was renowned throughout the Empire as... You idiot, don't get involved! Listen up, bandits! Surrender now while you can, or you'll regret it! Kanan seems like he's from Turkey. You know? Or maybe from, like, I don't know, the Middle East. What are you all doing? Hurry up and fight! Fight! So, why am I revisiting Suikoden 1? I just felt like it was a good game to play through live. This is my 4th time playing it live. I mean, playing it to completion. Let's just do whatever. It's not a hard fight. You've been a viewer of my episodes on reviews? That's great. I have actually over 100 reviews. I didn't notice, you know, I was just checking it out last time. That I have made over 100 reviews. Well, actually, if you consider my top 10s as reviewing 10 games, then I have like 2,000 reviews. Well, reviews, like one video dedicated to just one game, including that JRPG podcast. Yeah, I have over 100 reviews. Oh, I spent it on the fucking queen. You like my reviews on Wild Arms? Oh, so you are referring to my top 10s. I've never done a review of any Wild Arms. Only top 10s, you know. I've done worst to best and... Ooh. Oh, fuck. Pretty hurt. But I'm pretty sure he won't survive the next round. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any medicine. Come on, yeah, there we go. Erick Landon is the GOAT, and pretty much the only person to cover the deep cuts. Well, thank you very much for saying that about me, man. Appreciate that. Did it first, at least. I wasn't the first one to review this or that, you know, but... yeah. Does it still happen nowadays? Like, I do a video and then all the other JRPG channels rip off the idea and do it too afterwards. It used to happen back in a few years ago. I noticed that. I will do a video and then all of those guys will copy it. Alright, we're done here. Now let's get the hell off this mountain. I hope I'm offending somebody out there by doing that fucking fake ass accent. Come on, what's keeping you all? A hero's welcome awaits us in Rockland. Ha 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 ha. May I ask if the glitch on pushing the gate rock thingy gone on remastered Suikoden? I think most of the glitches are gone. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm just here to save, man. I can rest for free in the other town. Yeah, I think most of the glitches are gone. In Suikoden 2, the super famous Matilda glitch, that's gone. Ah! I love that glitch, you know. Oh, you caught them? I'll go get Master Grady. Master Grady. Tax thieves! You're the tax thief! We'll lock him up in our prison cell. Yeah, this game should have voice acting, like cheesy voice acting in English. Like bad actors. Like the ones from Working Designs. You know, the ones who did all of those Grow Lancer and Lunar games. Well, at least we got this cover, you know. Instead of this shitty one. Look at this fucking shit, man. Look at this cover, man. This is terrible. Who came up with this? This looks like one of those Romance of the Three Kingdoms covers. It's pretty fucking bad. Anyway, kudos to owning the original. I love it. Impeccable condition. That's how I keep my games. The vintage one is great. You like that cover? Okay. To each their own, I guess. Woohoo! A small token! And he's gonna get the 10,000 potch. Quite the dangerous sum! I'll hold on to it for safekeeping. That sound effect. It's worth $100. A full complete in-box copy of the first Suikoden PS1 is worth $100. I have $100 right there. Do you guys have any plans to like sell your collection at some point, or are you just gonna die and have one of your kids or somebody inherit it? You know? This is it, right? Let me just go back. No. Play a game I hated. Play a game that I hated, like Time and Eternity. You guys want a full playthrough of Time and Eternity? People, fans have offered me money. I'm not kidding. They've offered me considerable amounts of money to play Time and Eternity to completion live, and I've said no. I could probably do it for like, I don't know, maybe $10,000, which is exactly what this fucking Kanan dude ripped off from my characters. 10,000 poch? Yeah, $10,000. Somebody should do a Kickstarter, you know. Make Erick Landon play Time and Eternity to completion live for $10,000. Home sweet home at last, young master. I'll cook up something special. Yeah, I feel like Gremio has this voice that's pretty chill, you know, like nice. He's like the butler voice, but not quite the rich butler or the butler of a rich family. No. I like the nice sounding guy, calm demeanor, you know. Whereas Ted is like, yeah, your cooking is the best, Gremio. Gremio. Ted, you're coming with me. What's this about? Oh, nothing much. It won't take long. Just come along. Alright, sir. Go on home first, Tyr. I'll see you there later. I got something to tell you. Here comes the plot twist, everybody. You're probably gonna let someone inherit yours. Okay, you'd probably sell the less important ones, then keep the favorites to pass on or something. You know, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing when I get older. That's what I've been thinking for the past few years, you know, like sell most of my collection and just keep the ones that really matter to me, which is about like 80%. Fuck. I'm just gonna end up selling like 20% of it. Damn. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that idea is what I've been deciding, or trying to decide on, you know, that idea. I like that, you know, just sell mostly everything and just keep the ones that really matter. Okay, we're home. I'll prepare supper right away, young master. That's another game that people should do a Kickstarter on for me to complete live. Final Fantasy X 2. I fucking hate it, man. I finally sold my copy. You know how I had a copy of it? For years I kept it just for memes. Occasionally I will do a meme about it in some of my videos, you know. Oh, well, I finally sold it for like $5 a few months ago. Your video games will be buried with you in your crypt. You realize your family's not gonna do that when you die, right? They're gonna sell everything so they can pay for the funeral and the coffin and the burial or the cremation. What are you doing? We need to get him inside. Give us a hand, young master. Sure. Don't help. Now let's just help. Can't wait to Victor and Odessa, you know. There's a hack called Suikoden Last Hope. A hack of the original PS1 version. And they changed the story a little bit. A certain character that dies early in the game survives. You know? That's all I'm gonna say, you know, but yeah. I was gonna play that actually live instead of this one, but nah. I need a full playthrough of the original game. If at least the remastered version. In this couch. I felt like doing a full playthrough in this couch. I don't know, to change things around. I feel that the couch was gonna get me like 200 viewers. Okay, enough about that. Pipe down and wait. Okay, it's over. This is what happened a few hours ago. It's been a while, little man. I need Suikoden 6 to focus on Tev and Windy when they were younger, you know, like 300 years ago. Like the prequel of the prequel of the prequels. You're that witch! Windy is like not sister. Sorry for the spoiler, I know I just ruined your life by saying that. What do you think you're doing? Oh, Soul Eater, the cursed rune, manifest thy power. Isn't there an anime called Soul Eater? I wonder if they got the name thanks to this game or something. There's an anime called Soul Eater, right? Why didn't I think... You know, I just did a video called Top 10 Most Ridiculous JRPGs Ever Made and I didn't put Final Fantasy X too. Probably because I've picked on that game for far too long. Like, it was gonna be too obvious, right? It's like the Tokyo Mirage sessions. Like, would have been too predictable. That's why Time and Eternity was number 5. It's like a video with a title like that, people would have figured it out. Oh man, Erick Landon released a video about the most ridiculous JRPGs ever. Oh, he's just gonna pick on Final Fantasy X too again. And that's why I didn't include it. Not because I forgot. Right. Soul Eater is an anime. I knew it. Pan. He's gonna go and, yeah. The rain still hasn't let up. You know, like the rain... It was raining before I went live today. Landon. Will you... I'm not gonna answer that. That's a spoiler. What did you mean earlier by Soul Eater? Tear, just this once. I'm begging you. Please. Will you do something for me? What is it, Tev? Tear, take off my right glove. It's an important moment, people. That's why I'm quiet. That's why a lot of people left. No, they left because some douchebag in the chat spoiled the game. It usually happens, you know. But at least we haven't seen the guy that knows everything about the game, you know. He just hasn't shown up today. That guy usually shows up in every live stream, you know, the expert on the game. Like, you didn't get the chest hidden behind the tree, behind the house, and behind that mountain. That guy. Oh, if you go there, you're gonna find this. Why didn't you go? Why did you buy that armor? You're gonna buy a better armor later in the next town, you dumbass. That guy. We haven't seen that guy today. I expect that guy to show up maybe on part 2 or 3. The actually guy, we haven't seen that guy either. Well, at least I have more viewers than on Twitch. Pan, you traitor. This is why I didn't want to equip any orb to him. I did know that the Soul Eater actually eats. I've never seen the anime. My hands are tied. I won't betray his trust like that. Please understand. Come on, bring out Ted. Not gonna happen, Craze. Maybe the commander of the Imperial Guard, but you can't just barge into Master Tio's house without a valid reason. Where's your court order? Where's your search warrant? I swear on my hatchet, we won't let you pass. Ted knows they're gonna kill everybody if he doesn't. Here they still think I have the Soul Eater. I'll act as a distraction while you escape. But what about you, Ted? How are they whispering in front of the soldiers, and the soldiers can't hear what they're saying? They're in front of them. That makes no sense. No. Don't worry about me, Tyr. I'll manage to get away somehow. No. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in me too. No. Don't disappoint me. You of all people should know how I feel. Oh, what's happening here? No. Don't worry about me, Tyr. I managed to get away somehow. Why? I mean, it just loops. Until you say alright. The illusion of choice in JRPGs. That should be a video. I'll do the video. You wanna play the game again? You should though. This is one of those games you need to play at least once every few years. Every Suikoden game, even 4. Well, maybe not 4. Come on, people. Stop picking on 4. It's a good game. I mean, it's not like super great or anything. Okay, we need to escape somehow. There's talk of rebels lurking in Gregminster. Could you be... No, we're not! I swear. The owner of Twitch is more into pushing Hassan adjacent streamers. Okay, what's that? I don't even know what that is. But okay. Good to know, man. If it isn't the Master McDowell's boy. Well, I'm in a bit of a bind here. Well, enter Victor. What in blazes is going on here? Thank you so much. Okay. Young master, now that it's come to this, we'd best lay low for a while. How could this have happened? The only way we can return to the Empire is to go north and seek help from Master Tio. But first, we must find a way to flee Gregminster. Young master, please don't wander about too much. Shut up, Gremio. Let's talk to these guys. Say, how about you and I go traveling together? Life's all about adventure. See new places, make new friends, have a whirlwind romance. That's right, let the journey begin. And I will be very much obliged if you could start by paying for my room here. Well, no. How about no? Here you'll see my food. They tax us up the wazoo just so they can live off the fat of the land. Gregminster, huh? It's a world apart from the poor village I grew up in. Cool story, bro. No, they don't need to remake anything. Okay, so here's Victor. Damn, I was so hungry I couldn't help myself. Now what do I do? Best not to wander about too much, young master. Alright, let's just stay. Victor. Whoa! Ow! Watch where you're going, you little squirt! I get called on during my day off to search for someone, alright? And just when I finally have a moment to catch my... You see, everybody complains. Shut up, idiot. How dare you speak to me that way? We're Imperial soldiers, your protectors. Huh? You escape while we... Hey, there we go. Alright, okay, calm down, buddy. You too, oh great Imperial sirs. Come on, just think about it. Why will fugitives still be hanging around here? No one will be that stupid. Actually. Come on, you're scaring the poor kid. Look, just leave this to me. I'll kick them out. Great character. Yeah, that guy owes you money. He didn't pay for his lunch. Or dinner. I think it's dinner. Right back at you. I was wondering how I was gonna talk myself out of paying for my meal. Hold on, so you're saying... Is this the Suikoden 1 remaster? Yes, it is. This is the remaster. Room gate. What's the matter? You look worried. Yeah, I know. You're that rebel McDowell kid, aren't you? We're not rebels! Couldn't care less either way. More importantly, how do you plan on getting out of here? I've got an idea if you're up for it. I do this kind of thing all the time. Wanna give it a try? I don't trust you. I agree, young master. I don't trust him either. Oh, come on! There's a lot of decisions like this. They just loop until you get the right choice. The choice they want. The choice the game wants. So why give the player a choice anyway? Hey, Takef Gaming. You picked this up in your collection a while ago. You mean the remasters or the original? Suikoden 1 is peak. Absolutely. I agree. It's a peak game. Every Suikoden game. Whoa! Well, there you have it. There's your map. A map. Wasn't somebody bitching about this game not having a map? Okay. We're good. No helmet though. Oh, he can't equip the greaves? Why though? Oh. Never mind. Was a map added to the remaster? Yep. Apparently. But the guy was saying that he wanted an in-game map, like a small map in the corner of the screen or something. We shouldn't be here. Yeah, we should just let go, right? Okay then, I'll go talk to them. Just sit tight. To the soldiers? I only see one guy. There's only one guy. You never played the original? You should have. Whew! Sure is sunny today. Haha. Think I'll just rest in the shade. What did you do? So how did you manage to pull that off? It was nothing really, just some good old-fashioned bribery. Imperial soldiers talk a mean game, but money is their weakness. Does this game take place in Mexico? What a tragedy. How did you bribe him? Didn't you say you had no money? Why would I use my own money to help you escape? Very funny. Lost $2,000. Potch. Landon Camp. Will you come along? No. Where's Landon Camp? Seriously? What are they teaching you young nobles? Just a quick trip south, come on. A quick trip, he said. It's a long ass trip, man. I'm already tired. That's like 7 miles, man. We're finally here, dear. Welcome to Landon Camp. Not much of a town, but the local brew is excellent. Sorry, brew. Not that you can trade it, of course. Ha ha ha! Well then, time to make myself useful. I gotta go take care of some business. I may be late, so have a look around. Okay. Again, the Rockland theme. Landon Camp shares the music. I'm dying to take a shower, she says. Well, can I join you in that shower, Cleo? I bet Cleo is hot as fuck. Can't be attached. Well, doesn't matter. We'll save it for when we really need it. Let's check the map. Hey, we have a blacksmith here. This is the blacksmith. I think it's gonna be until level 3. Up to level 3 or more. More. That's it. Level 5. Wasn't it level 3 in the original? I think it was level 3, right? Up to level 3? Well, I could be wrong, you know, I beat the original game 10 years ago. This game is cozy. Was fun, so it's not fun anymore. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Wait, is there an armor shop? Yes, it is. There it is. Alright, here I am. What do you got for me? Pointy hat? Well, give me 3 of these. Go, Erick! Hey, Jason! We have 2 escape talismans. Didn't notice that. Okay, we have everything we need. Now we just need to get Victor back and equip him with everything. Prevents the balloon stat. There's a balloon stat in this game. Alright. Are the memberships still on? I wonder. Welcome to Kayaki Inn. I'll just save. Oh, we're supposed to like stay for real? Seriously? We're supposed to pay? Come on, man. Somebody paid. Dude. Fine. Oh, you're friends with Victor? In that case, I'll prepare our best rooms for you. But you're still gonna charge me $70 a person, right? You stingy bastard. You believe that, guy? We're friends with Victor. We're gonna be part of the resistance, the Liberation Army, and he's charging us? Fucking... Maybe I'm gonna get a copyright claim because of this song. I'll just mute it. It's the, I forget the name of the song. He plays on every Suikoden game. Oh, there we go. Interrupted. Do they have to break the mirrors to conduct their investigations? They're worse than the FBI. Please, sir. All of our guests are asleep. We're gonna be living this in a few years, mark my words. That Victor fellow must have ratted us out. I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. Let's fight. Very well, young master. I, Gremio, will protect you with my life. Way too many of them. Oh, you have a fire rune, don't you? You can burn the fuck out of them. Come on, Cleo. We know you can do that. Oh dear. We're really in trouble now. And there's Victor. He didn't betray us. Oh, Odessa, sorry. Oh, look at her. Gorgeous. She should have been the main character. Yeah, like I was saying half an hour ago, or like 15 minutes ago, I know about the Last Hope. Suikoden Last Hope. The hack with Odessa. I know that. I'm just waiting for that guy to show up, you know. Hey, Eric, do you know about... There's a hack called The Last Hope. Why aren't you playing that? Why are you playing the remaster instead? Come on, I'm trying to encourage people to show up in the chat and talk. Well, at least it isn't as bad as in Twitch. There's like 10 people watching and only one guy talking, usually Sora. Or some other dude. Well, we much prefer to call ourselves the Liberation Army. I used to do a series of role-playing games called the Liberation Army, inspired, of course, by Suikoden and Fire Emblem. Eventually, I ended up writing 2 books, which you can find in the description of this live stream, a link to my books on Amazon. Yeah, they're real books, and you can buy them. These books, actually. The Revenant Army and Terra Gaiden, inspired by Suikoden, and, well, not inspired, more like influenced by Suikoden and Fire Emblem. But the stories and characters and events and stuff like that are original, 100% original. Both of them are available in English. If you want to buy them, link in the description. You can buy them physical or digital. I think digital, they sell for like $3. Yeah, I know I'm the one selling them, you know, but Amazon comes up with their own prices, and those guys, you know, they charge whatever they feel like, so the price may differ depending on which country you're from. Thank you, Scott. I don't go live anymore as much as I used to back in the good old days, you know, so... I was expecting some people to get nostalgic. I never said that I will join. Can you write here in Spanish? You can write here in Spanish, but unfortunately most of the people here talk English, so they're not gonna understand anything you say, except for me. But if I reply to you, you know, so it's just better to talk in English, in a language most of my viewers can understand. But if you're interested, you know, I have a channel in Spanish with my friend Oscar, link in the description. You can write in Spanish all you want in there. We haven't uploaded a video in a while though, in like a month. But we upload videos whenever we feel like. The channel isn't monetized. I'm serious. If you guys go and watch my videos on that channel, if you get an ad, Then YouTube's making money. We're not making a single penny. You shouldn't get an ad though. You can't be serious, young master. Joining the rebels will be complete madness. Are you mad? The rebel sorry liberation army, huh? Might not be a bad idea to join the rebels at this point. But what will Master Tio think? Exactly. If Odessa welcomes you as a guest, then so do I. I'm Flake. You've probably heard of Blue Thunder Flake from the Liberation Army. What? Never? Well, now you have. The quiet guy over there is Great Sword Humphrey. He and I, along with Sanchez, are kind of a big deal around here. Sure. You don't actually think you can rejoin the Imperials, do you? There should be a route where you rejoin the Imperials like in Growland. Humphrey never says a word. A man of few words. He's a great character, especially in Suikoden 2. If you do the Matilda trick, which is now no longer available on the remaster. What about Sanchez? My name is Sanchez. Pleased to meet you. Sanchez, that's a Spanish last name. Nothing here, so... And there's Pan. No, it looks like Pan, but it isn't Pan. It's just a soldier. This is one of your favorite games of all time, up there with Final Fantasy VII and Breath of Fire 3. Good picks. You know, whenever somebody mentions Final Fantasy VII, somebody else needs to say that it's overrated, but I'm with you, man. I don't give a shit. I love that game. It's not one of my 5 favorite... I don't think it's in my top 10 either, favorite PS1 JRPGs, but I love the fucking game. What can I say? The original game, the true Final Fantasy VII, not the remake, which should have been called something else, you know. It's its own fucking game. It's a DEI game. A DEI trilogy. Yeah, we need to rescue Vargas and Sidonia. That bastard Grady from Rockland has them strung up. We're about to witness a bit of censorship. That was also in the original version. I think they're like hanging on crosses and that was changed. I know we're short on manpower, but the bandits rely on us. We can't betray their trust. We need everybody. It's our fault. Time to come clean, you know. It's our fault, so we need to make up for our sins. I'm gonna do a full playthrough of Final Fantasy VII original version. I'm sure everybody's gonna be watching that. Such a popular game, right? You're mad and angry that Sony is doing the physical media games in 2028. They are killing our physical media games. Another person who shows up to protest. Do you prefer to play the original version of the game or this remake or remaster? For the second game, I prefer the original, but for the first game, we gotta consider the quality of life feature, which is running. But I'll always prefer the originals. Definitely. A full playthrough of Valkyrie Profile 2. Oh, I love that game, but I've beaten that game so many times. And it's super hard. Half of the playthrough will be just me grinding, you know, so... And I don't know if I can do that. Please, dear, help save them. Just so we're clear, I don't trust any of you yet, including you, Victor. Rockland is east of the Imperial capital. It's northeast from here in Landon Camp. Were you a robot? Now we're gonna have to go back and equip Victor. What's that instrument? The instrument that does the solo. What's that? That instrument, man. I don't know what that is. The music in Suikoden, all the Suikoden games, they always use these weird instruments that nobody else uses. Maybe except for Yasunori Mitsuda. Electric guitar. Come on, man. Upgraded to Shiko Sword? Wait, what? Hey, wait a second. That's a new feature of the remaster. Isn't it? I don't remember the original weapons changing names after they level up to a certain level. Shiko Sword? Was that also in the original? I don't remember that. It's probably a new thing, a new feature of the remaster. Weapons changing names. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we're good to go. Should I get the Prosperity Orb to... Oh, Victor already has a rune, so never mind. Weapon name change is also in the original. Wow. That's crazy, man. I haven't played the original game in 10 years. Well, actually, I played the first 2 hours like 7 years ago, live on YouTube. But I don't remember that. Come on, give me a break. I play like 50 RPGs a year. Well, maybe not 50, you know, but almost 50, you know. I play a bunch of RPGs a year. For the sake of this YouTube channel. Soundtrack is unique and dope. It is. Wholeheartedly agree. You still have a physical copy of this game. I have mine here, PS5. I have the PS1 version here, too. I have every Suikoden game in my collection except for Tear Cries. I saw it, you know. Wait, where am I going? Why am I here? I was supposed to go into town. There's a mission in there. You should definitely test your copy, you know, because there's a possibility of disc rot. There they are. You can see them in the back. Yeah, they're usually crucified. But in both the original version and this remaster, the crosses were censored. Help! Fire! 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 The Great Dimension is on fire! I miss some of the good old donators. Remember those? Does anybody here remember Rem? Rem Reanimated? That was her username, I believe. What about Claire? Anybody remember Claire? Or Juan? Well, Juan, if any of you remembers Juan, man, you're a really old fan of this channel. Wow, a couple of criticals at the same time. That was fucking amazing. Now Gremio is level 10. Oh, fuck. He's just gonna be overpowered. I'm gonna overpower Gremio. Look, we're so powerful. Einashi's still around. He's still a patron, believe it or not. Einashi is still a Patreon. I can't believe it. He's been supporting me for at least 8 years, you know. He just doesn't show up in live streams anymore. Probably because I'm barely live. He never shows up in the Q&As. But yeah. Oh, that guy is also still around. Also still a fan. No longer a patron. Breath of the Wild was his username. Well, he changed. He was kind of like you. Changing username every year. Yeah. Good old Lou. Yeah, he's no longer a patron, but he's still around. I know he's still around. Oh, come on, Victor. The fuck, man? Our Code Vein 1 and 2 good Japanese role-playing games. You got both of those games today. The first one, I'm a big fan. The internet knows that. I'm one of the very few people on the internet and on YouTube that defends the game. I fucking love it to pieces, man. I think it's a masterpiece. The second game, I haven't played it, and I honestly have no interest in playing it. Not only was it censored, it was also kind of like lame in terms of story, from what I heard. Oh, there's a button to do the auto battle. I'm used to the original. Selecting the auto battle on the menu. I'm used to that. Oh, stop missing, come on. Aren't I supposed to be overpowered? Victor just keeps missing, man. Oh, Tier, come on. Look! He missed 3 times in a row! Like, what the fuck, Victor? You suck, man. I am very disappointed. The dude who donated my PS4, Jason. Jason, oh yeah, he's probably gone. I haven't seen him in years. He's probably gone. Hey. What's going on? My eyes are blurry. I can't... Hey, you're those Imperial soldiers. What are you doing here? Came to mock me, didn't you? Of course we didn't. If we knew what Grady was up to, we would never have helped him. We're also fugitives now, so yeah. What's the closest current RPG to Suikoden? Unicorn Overlord? Probably. Yeah, that's also the closest I can think of. Sidonia, you bastard! If you could get free, why didn't you escape earlier? Heh, can't very well escape on my own, can I? Sidonia, why you? Teme! Yeah, we should get out of here. Are they in my party? No, probably not, right? They're not. I'm gonna fight a really annoying boss here. The traitors! Not only did you defy the Emperor, you freed the bandits, and you set my house on fire! You'll pay for this! Oh yeah? You wanna settle this now? You're not the only one with an axe to grind. I have an axe to grind with a certain corporation. A huge one. But you know, they hide behind their AI all the time, especially nowadays. Completely useless, man. People who don't donate are useless. Now, ever since that guy told me about that YouTuber who does that, you know, for real, every time I mention this or we go through some joking of the sort, I remember that YouTube. I don't even know the YouTuber's name. I've never seen a video. It's just there's a YouTuber who really gets angry if nobody donates. Fucking insane. Oh, what about the boss? Or was I thinking about Suikoden 2? Yeah, I'm mixing both games. Never mind. Hello, everybody's useless. Everybody who doesn't do a super chat is useless. The least you can do is join. How much is a membership? I think they went up in price, by the way. YouTube increased the price. Tell Lady Odessa that if she ever needs help, Varkas and Sidonia will run to her aid. Goodbye then. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Okay. Nothing like a hard day's work. Come on, let's get back to Landon camp. Tyr, why don't you spend a little more time with the Liberation Army? What are you saying? Young Master, once we return to Landon camp, let's plot our next course of action. There's no time to waste. You give yourself too much credit, man. Dark Side Feel? That's the name of a YouTuber? That's fucking crazy, man. I can't believe there's a YouTuber who rage quits because people aren't donating. Oh, I'm still using the menu when there's a button right there. Come on, I'm used to playing the original. What do you expect? I probably haven't gotten the advantage of some of the features of this remaster. But there, I'll use it right now. No, let go. I don't want to fight mosquitoes. Who the hell wants to fight mosquitoes? We do that in real life all the time. Get out of my way, dude. Can you believe this asshole? Oh, thank God. It's not like in the original. That also changed, you know. Huh. In the original, if an NPC stood by the door, you couldn't get in. Hey, baby, we're back. Here, you came back. Thank you. This solves our problem. He's a meme, man. Oh, he's a meme already. He's become a meme. Well, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna do that one of these days. Just to see how many subscribers I lose. Oh, Fire Spears. They also do the same thing in Suikoden 2. They send you to find this Chinese dude or this Asian looking dude. Forgot the name of the guy. Starts with a T, you know, so he can get some Fire Spears. Yes. The Imperial Army sees us as an insignificant threat, but there'll come a day when we can face them head on. When that day arrives, Fire Spears will come in handy. You know, this is the same plot as Langreaser 4. Oh no, we were talking about Phil something, you know, not Young Defiant. If you don't say any money, he banned you? Wow, that's a whole new level of asshole, man. How and are those guys famous? Do they have like a lot of followers and subscribers? Because, you know, how can somebody like that with that attitude, you know, have like, how can somebody who does that have any followers? You know, it's just ridiculous. Or maybe they just build a big audience, you know, a gazillion followers, and then they became like that after building a huge fan base. What about you, Tyr? Still want to go back to the Empire? Go back to being General McDowell's little boy? My father is his own man, and so am I! That's amazing. Keep talking like that, and we'll never be allowed to rejoin the Imperial Army? Is that what you want? They need to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory. Mount Tiger Wolf. Isn't Odessa going to come along for this mission? Beyond that mountain, it's a village called Sarady. Or Sarady? A messenger from the secret factory. She'll be waiting for you there. Odessa, I don't understand. Why do you insist on trusting this guy? They could be Imperial spies for all we know. Are you sure you want to give him the blueprints that hold the fate of the Liberation Army? Don't worry, I'm going with them. What? If you're going with them, I'm going too. Flick, who will protect this place if you come along? It's time you start acting like a leader. Don't worry, Flick, I'll keep Odessa safe. In return, you look after the hideout. There we go. Is this a casual playthrough or are you going for 100%? I am going for 100%. I am going to be recruiting every single character. What do you got? Nothing? Come on, Odessa. Really? Nothing? Look. If anything happens to Odessa, you'll regret it. I'll make sure of that. Have you ever played the Order 1886? No, I know the game. I've seen it. I haven't played it. Heard really good things about it though. Let me just equip Odessa with whatever and... I got money to spare, man. I got a lot of money. Well, maybe not that much anymore. Oh, it's level 5 already. Well, never mind. Remember that protect piece we had before? What happened to that? Well, never mind. I think I lost it. Should have used it. Can I get the cape? She already has a circle equipped. And I can only equip one, right? I'm confused. Oh, she can equip two. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Do you still check comments on YouTube? Nope. Haven't done that in like 7 years. Probably more. Huh. He'll throw me a breakfast. Yeah, for 70 bucks. Jesus. East Memories of Salsera. That's a great game, man. Fantastic game. I love it. The dungeons, the only problem with that game is that the dungeons are a bit too long. And you might need a guide because you're gonna get lost. But in terms of like story, characters, combat, it's one of the best combats in the series. I love that game. It's an amazing game. Mount Tigerwood, right? Let's get to the checkpoint. Kuwaba. The fortress of Kuwaba is currently under strict lockdown. I know that. I'm supposed to head to the west, right? I just want to check out, explore a little bit. If there's a button for auto battle, there should also be a button for let go. I didn't think of that, huh? This one might give a little bit more experience. 300 potch, you know? What's up with this encounter rate? What the fuck? Oh my god! What's happening? They didn't fix the encounter rate? Dude, get! Oh yeah, the ability to run. But you cannot run in the map. Wish you could though. Who has that? I don't think she can equip it though. Oh, she has 2 already. Never mind. Are we playing Breath of Fire 2? No, we're not. I don't know if this game is any good or not. Dark Rose Valkyrie. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I think it's one of the worst Idea Factory games. Problem with that game is that the dungeons are like, the areas you visit in that game are like super shitty and you get lost and you never, most of the time you never know what to do or where to go. And there's just a lot of monsters. I don't know, man. I tried to like it. I actually defended the game many years ago in a video. Until I realized it was just not... It's not bad, let's leave it at that, but it's not great either. So if this game is 20 hours and you recruit 100 characters, are you basically getting a new character every 10 minutes? What? Why would you come up with that math? That kind of math, man. Huh. It's not really a 20-hour long game, you know? I'll definitely beat it in less than that. A blind playthrough of this, you know, just sticking to the main story, it's probably... 12 hours? Tops? I'm not fighting 6 bunnies, 6 fucking rabbits. No way. Oh, there we go. Landon, welcome, good travelers. Out for a climb at this hour? Quite the adventurous bunch, aren't we? However, I suggest you stop here and continue on tomorrow. It isn't safe round these parts with all the bandits roaming around. Why not spend the night at my inn? Sorry, but we're in a hurry and... Sounds great, my feet are killing me. All the bad things in this game happen because of Victor. We better keep going. You gotta be kidding me. Oh wait, hold on. My legs aren't listening to me. See? It doesn't matter what you choose in this game. The illusion of choice. Now everybody made me look like an asshole. Hey Tyr, I'm going in. Sure, I'm gonna leave you guys. Where are you going? Your companions have already removed their boots and are lounging about. Fuck. He's gonna put some kind of poison in our drinks and... very bitter. Not if it's bitter. Not if it's bitter. Trust me, it isn't that bitter. Not if it's bitter. Please try some. Not if it's bitter. Now, no need to be fussy, just a sip. Not if it's bitter. Then why make me choose, man? It's the famous Robert's tea. Funny name for a tea. Spiked the tea. The oldest trick in the book. You see, that's why I didn't want to drink it, you know, but the game wouldn't obey me. I have no control over my actions in video games. It's a socialist game. A bunch of vagabonds. Hey, Landon, how's business? Aha, booming today from the look of it. He looks kind of weird. Look at his eyes. I don't know about this drawing, though. Why, if it isn't Boss Kessler, always at your service. As you can see, I've just finished work for the day. Ah, that's a fine-looking lady in their company. Wait, hold on a second. Isn't this... Hey, Landon, what have you done, you fool? Do you have any idea who this woman is? Fucking idiot. And there we go. This could have been if this game had different roots and endings. This could be a good game over, like a good bad ending. Like for some reason the other guy doesn't show up and Landon here just kills everybody, and that's it. That's your bad ending. I need a Suikoden game with like 10 different endings, 26 different endings, like in Nier Automata. Odessa triggers something related to Wild Arms too? What? Is it a spoiler? Flick tells me I'm too trusting of people. Maybe he's right. Well... No more poison tea, you hear? The Odessa group. Oh! It triggers it for you mean? Gentle breathing. Loud snoring. Mild snoring. You learned your lesson, of course you did. She's the only one doing something about it. A lot of people are doing something about the situation nowadays, but we don't get enough support. Instead, we get crushed by corporations and censored. A few days ago, YouTube demonetized yet another one of my videos. Top 10 most offensive JRPGs Part 2. Demonetized. And we try to do stuff about it, you know, but people don't give a shit. Okay, let's go. It's fucking amazing that you can run here. 41 damage? What? Dude. Fuck. We're letting them go because Gremio is overpowered. Clone orb. I know Shadow of Mordor. Those are Lord of the Rings games. I've never played them though, but I've heard really good things about them. At least the first one. I don't know about the second one. Here we are. Haven't seen you around before. What news from below? It's easy to lose touch with the world living in these parts. I feel you, man. Can't wait to be an adult. Once I'm all grown up, I'm gonna help my dad. Cool, bro. There's no inn here? Oh, Odessa. 10 giant. Imagine. I just picture Odessa in my head like that. A 10-foot giant. This is no inn. 50 patch each? No, I'm just gonna save, man. Take advantage of your save book. And that's it for part 1 of Suikoden full playthrough. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll start around the same time, 5 p.m. Central Time, meaning like 2.5 hours ago. So part 1, part 2 coming up tomorrow, part 3 maybe Monday, you know. So stay tuned for full playthrough, 100% completion. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.